Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Patreon video. Yes, YouTube viewers and everybody, see you in 2 weeks. Everybody else, Patreon video. Ladies and gentlemen, either or neither. I'm still slightly recovering from last night. So what happened last night? Before I get there, we got to do a quick recap of the week. So on Monday, we started playing Plague Tale Innocence, and we finished it on Monday. 10 hours and 40 minutes, in fact. And then on Tuesday, I was like, okay, cool. Let's check out the other game, Abzu, and that was a less than 2-hour experience, but so worth it. Such a pretty game and such a beautiful story. I think there's more playthroughs of that required to get the whole story, but I think that's we ran through it once and it's like, cool, we ran through it once. Well recommended, both of those games. And then the original plan was to take off on Friday because Jack Parow was performing on Friday, and I found out on Thursday that he's performing on Saturday, which is last night. So what happened is we did a 5-day week stream, 5 streams for the week, which wasn't too bad. It was quite a lot of fun. I think I might look into doing 5-day streams, but doing at least one of them a little bit shorter than the rest, you know, just to take a bit of a breather. I think that's what I'm going to do moving forward, so that we have more time to look at different games and stuff and, you know, get finished with Satisfactory and all of that, which means Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I played a lot of Satisfactory, and to be perfectly honest, Satisfactory is not one of my games that does the best, but I do enjoy it. So we'll see what happens next up with the next 2 games, or game that we look at. I think Control will take more than 2 streams, and I think Control is actually a good game, what I've read. So hopefully it is a good game and we continue on finishing it. Maybe I will finish Control. I believe it is currently winning. And now to last night. Man, it was an amazing show. Got there at 5, stood in a line, in a queue to get in for about 30 minutes. Got in. It was really damn hot. It is still damn hot here. It's now almost 30 degrees Celsius, which is close to like upper 90s Fahrenheit, I believe. I might be wrong. Which might be upper 90s, I think. Yeah, it's times 2 plus 32. So it is 60 odd. And then it's 92, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. But anyway, yesterday was probably the same amount. Same heat and same temperature. Felt more like a 35 to a 38. But anyway, that's what it currently feels as well. And, you know, we went in, saw, for the first time I saw Safety First with their full band live, and I was sober, and it was freaking amazing. The place inside was hot. They had Extractor fans there, but it was for show. So there was no Extractor fans. So imagine about 200 people in a place that can handle about 700. Yeah. So it gets quite hot. And then after that, Early B show started playing. Okay, let me just say this. In South Africa, this is not a racial term, okay? YouTube and Patreon. Early B is a colored guy from Cape Town. You guys can do yourself a favor and type and Google Cape Coloreds and check out the Wikipedia entry. It's not a racist term. He's a colored guy from South Africa, from Cape Town, and he played a couple of cool songs. Nice little freaking intro. What happened is there was a DJ playing, and he was playing random songs, getting the crowd hyped up. And all of a sudden, you just hear this one song, but you don't really recognize that it is a different song. But all of a sudden, you just hear, wait a minute, is that a guy singing live? And he runs through the VIP section and onto the stage, and he like started hip-hopping, and he's between the people in the VIP section. I wasn't in the VIP section, but he's between the people hopping around and hip-hopping and rapping and all of that. I'm like, that is damn awesome of him. And then I was like, you know what? I could only handle about 30 minutes of, let's say, about 700 people now in the crowd. Remember, this place can only hold about 700 people. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going out. I'm not enjoying the heat, and I don't know really much about him. I'd like to find out more about Early B, but anyway. So I go out and I drink a few drinks again, like maybe one drink, 2 drinks. Because the second drink I took, I went back in and Jack Parow started playing. And it was an amazing show. Remember, the venue capacity is 700. They sold 800 tickets. And that's not including the VIP tickets. So the big thing is just, it was so freaking hot and stuff in there. I was standing there and sweat was dripping down my beard. There was sweat. You could literally feel, for those of you with beards, you could literally feel the sweat underneath, like right there, dripping down, right? So it was hot. And Jack Parow, after a while, he took off he's got like this weird Hawaiian t-shirt and a black wife beater-ish shirt underneath. He took off his Hawaiian t-shirt, and it was as if his black wife beater shirt was leather or latex. That's how much he sweat. And he finished, and I'm like, cool. Hung out with my friends a couple of times after a while. It was a brilliant show. My friends had VIP tickets. So I'm sitting there chilling with them, and they're chilling with me. And all of a sudden, they're like, hey, let's go to the VIP ring. And I'm like, guys, I can't go. Sorry, I'm going to call it here. And I left. That was it for the show. It was an amazing show. It was quite cool to experience such a unity in a people, such a moment where for that hour, 45 minutes that Jack Parow performed, nothing else mattered in the crowd. Everybody was just in tune with the music. And I kind of, I miss that. I miss live shows that can pull that off. And it was amazing to see. Got home at about 1. Saw 3 people play on the sub server, which is cool to see. Wanted to join them, but I realized I was too drunk. Or not too drunk, but I was too... Remember, I sweated a lot. I literally took a shower like an hour ago. No, about half an hour ago. I took a shower about half an hour ago, and I felt brilliant, I wanted to shower last night, but I was too tired, and I just went to bed. I need to wash my bedding again because, anyway, we will wash it tomorrow. But yeah, it was a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant show. And I loved every minute of it. I enjoyed every second of it. And I believe if you look on Jack Parrow's Instagram page, probably tomorrow or something, there will be a shot where you'll see him taking like a random shot, or it might be part of a music video, whatever, of a crowd, and I'm the one guy just lifting my hand up like this. If you look very carefully, if that ever gets released. So I was in that crowd standing there, and that was about 10-20 minutes into standing in queue, waiting in queue. But it was a brilliant show. And coming up this week, let me just tell you guys, for those of you looking at my YouTube channel, this last week I took a bit of a break. Even with my Korean lessons, I took a bit of a break because I just needed it. I was getting on the point of burnout with YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do with YouTube in the next week or so. I've got a couple of plans, but I need to see how they pan out. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to start my Talk to Me in Korean journey. Just go test out the free version for a month and see how that works. And then if I like it, I'll probably move on to doing the paid version, which is about $100 a year, maybe. But still, I can't buy into new things right now because I'm saving up for my Namibia trip, which is fucking scary because I need to pay for a plane ticket to come back early, and I need to pay my bills, and I need to do all of those for that month, because it's crossing over to the end of the month into the new month. It's the end of June till about the 12th of July. So it's going to be a bit stressful for me. I don't really want to take off, but I want to, because I think I need a bit of a break and escape from everything. While there, I'll try and stream. While in Namibia, I'll try and stream. Obviously, my Patreon videos will also come to a standstill by then. For about, I think it's going to be just 2 videos. And maybe I should just try and get some content going and have a bit of a build-up with the content there. Afrikaans videos, my plan was to release all the videos every day. I think I'm going to do 2 a week until I've caught up. 2 Afrikaans videos a week till I've caught up. So essentially, I'm going to do 2 Afrikaans videos a week. Essentially, which means tomorrow night I'll be releasing the last Afrikaans video on YouTube. On Wednesday, I'll be releasing the new one. You know, so I'll do 2 a week, but they'll be released like staggered or something. So yeah, that's about it. So that we can just catch up. I mean, if we do 2 a week, maybe if I could eventually get to a point where I do 3, but no, let's just do 2 a week. And if I have extra time, I'll do an extra one randomly and just put it up there, because we need to catch up. Because right now we've got 4, 8, 12. We've got 12 videos. We're 12 videos behind. We've done 2, so we're 10 videos behind technically. So if I could just... People are like, but why don't you just do everything? Do you know how much it takes out of my voice to do that in Afrikaans, to speak like that much in Afrikaans? Like right now, I'm going to have to take about a 10-minute break before I make my Afrikaans videos. Yeah, that's about it. We've gotten a new thrall today. You'll see his name on the side there. But yeah, let's get down to... Before I say this, I just want to say thank you for all your patronage. You guys are making everything possible. Like, this Patreon money in the beginning of the month covers at least 1 bill of mine, which I freaking love. And you guys do... Just because that little thing is stopped, I'm like, okay, that little thing is stopped. I want to get to that point where I'm like, everything is stopped, but if that little thing is stopped, I'm good. Let's get on with it. Thanks to my Patreons. Yes, we've reached that point. We've got our King and Kings and Queens section. We've got Great Susie, our only queen. And then Herflex, our only Jarl. And then we've got Noctis Silence as our only Carl. We've got a couple of spots left in all of them. And then for our Thralls, which is basically unlimited, we've got our new one, Big Nick. Then Korkrag and Minosha. And then the rest of you beautiful people. You know, the people sitting in the background doing things. With the rest of you beautiful people, we've got D. Fries, Dominic, JC Hunter, Jumpy Humpy Spider, Matt Durana, Mogwai, Tim Beek, Second Class Elitist, and Mika. She's technically a thrall, but, you know, she doesn't want to be seen as a thrall. So, and Mika, thank you all for your patronage. And until the next video, you all should have. Hug someone you love. Tell them that you love them. And until the next video, you should have a weirdly good one.